I'm Melanie Pocock and I'm Acting Artistic Director of Exhibitions at Ikon, and I am the curator of the exhibition Horror in the Modernist Block. The theme of this exhibition looks at the relationship between architectural modernism and horror. With this dual theme, we are covering a lot of areas. In architectural modernism, we can think of the post-war developments of brutalism, for which Birmingham is very well known. We can also think of the high modernism that emerged in the 1920s and 30s that was propagated through the work of the French-Swiss architect Le Corbusier, for example. And looking back even further, where did the typology of modernist architecture, geometry, linearity, its core materials, industrial steel, glass, concrete come from? And many architects and researchers trace it back to the 19th century with industrialization, again, a history which is very relevant to Birmingham and the Midlands region. The exhibition is also looking at horror, and by horror, what we mean is both horror as articulated in cinema, fiction and film, notably through the writing of J.G. Ballard. But we're also talking about very real horrors and traumas that all over the world have been associated with both the construction and destruction of modernist architecture. Visitors will experience works by 20 artists across a wide range of media. We have film, installation, sculpture, but also printmaking, painting, drawing. The exhibition also very much dialogues with Ikon's building, and a few of the artists have, through their works, directly responded to the architecture. Birmingham is incredibly well known for its modernist architecture, both the architecture that still exists and also the modernist architecture that is no longer with us. A key example of this is Birmingham Central Library, that was designed by Birmingham's arguably most prominent modernist architect, John Maiden. And this building was demolished 2015, but for many people in Birmingham remains in their memory very strongly. And I think what this exhibition does is looks at both the history, the presence of these buildings in Birmingham, what they might mean to people today and in the past, and connecting this more broadly to an international conversation. Modernism in different parts of the world, in Africa, in Asia, in South America, and how different post-war, post-colonial histories, a political influence actually shaped some of the violence and horror that can be felt and experienced in the history and I'd say the lived experience as well of these buildings around the world.